Hey there, wonderful people. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, a warm and heartfelt welcome to a family of 16, including you, of course. To my returning 15 friends, it's great to see you again. Let's dive into today's video and create some lovely memories together. Also, Happy New Year. This video was supposed to be uploaded on Christmas last year, but it got delayed. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how challenging my job duty was. I hope you enjoy. Let's go! Our first stop is A1 Stores and Bakery, a cherished landmark on Hill Road for decades. It began as a modest bakery and now delights patrons with a variety of snacks and baked. Opening its doors early, it's a favorite spot for early risers seeking a quick bite. Many regulars have fond memories of visiting A1 with their parents and grandparents. With halal option, it appeals to a diverse community, often drawing lines of eager customers. While here, we got ourselves chicken nugget on a stick, which turned out to be our favorite, alongside chicken puff, chicken cutlet, cheese ball, and croquette. Clearly, both my sister and I are very fond of chicken. Next, we made our way to American Express Bakery. As we stepped inside, it felt like we had been transported to a charming bakery in Germany or France, complete with thick wooden furniture and vintage decor that added to the cozy old world charm. We picked up plain croissants for my youngest sister and I couldn't help but marvel at the delightful display of baked goods. One of the best parts was how reasonably priced everything was. But in my excitement, I forgot to turn on my video camera and that still bums me out. As we wandered down Hill Road, we stumbled upon a quaint little fruit stall that looked straight out of a storybook. Fresh fruits were meticulously arranged, each looking more beautiful than the last. It had been a while since I had persimmons, so I couldn't resist buying one for 80 rupees. It may sound affordable to some, but my god, has fruit gotten expensive. It was one of the sweetest persimmons I had ever had though. While here, I was suddenly reminded of how picturesque Bandra is. I used to go there as a teenager with my friends. It is where I first listened to One Direction's entire discography back in 2014. And now, in just 2 months, I'm going to see you live. It is all very emotionally overwhelming, especially with the recent heartache. I came to Bandra twice in October, but given the circumstances, I couldn't appreciate its architectural beauty. You can tell I sat at McDonald's for a long time. That's because nobody would give me my coffee. So I just sat there waiting, and waiting some more for my coffee to arrive. It's here. My sister switched the milk from dairy to almond milk. for an extra 20 rupees charge. I couldn't taste the difference at first, but it helped with the slimy feeling you get in your throat after drinking milk. Plus, it was nuttier. It's a nice change to try at least once. As you must have noticed, we also got a hash brown from McDonald's but didn't record anything. Well, we gave it away to some kids we met across the street. I'm very fond of flowers, and my heart was an absolute mess here. All these blooms are so pretty, and no doubt they must have made someone's Christmas day at least 10 times happier. As we walked, I realized Candies was at least a 15 minutes walk from where we were. However, the stroll didn't feel taxing given the lovely surroundings. Look at all this greenery. There were so many conifer trees, bougainvillea vines of all different colors, and tropical plants potted all around. Bandra is truly captivating from its charming streets with quaint cafes and boutique shops that blend seamlessly with the stunning heritage architecture, creating a unique mix of old world charm and modern vibrancy. The colorful street art, lush greenery, and serene coastal views make exploring Bandra worthwhile. Bandra's architectural diversity is a testament to its rich heritage. Bandra Station, for example, features a mix of Victorian and Gothic architecture with Baroque cast iron pillars and column tower. Bandra was originally a Portuguese colony, and this influence is evident in the charming European style houses and churches. There are also traditional Goatan houses, showcasing local vernacular architectural style. The modern urban architecture contrasts with the traditional, making every visit a unique and captivating experience. On our way, we came across a vendor selling ice apples, 3 pieces for 50 rupees. A bit expensive, but that's to be expected from Bandra. You can find them all around Mumbai, some places cheaper than others. The bottom line though, if you see someone selling them, you should always buy them. They're the best. Sorry, I'm a little too passionate about this. Finally, stepping into Candies felt like being hugged by the spirit of Christmas. As soon as I entered, I was greeted by mouth-watering aroma of baked goods and the sweet warm scent of cakes and confectioneries. The interiors made it feel like I had entered the Santa Claus lane with fake snow, Christmas trees, reindeer, Santa Claus, elves, nutcrackers in every corner. The Christmas jingles playing in the background added a touch of magic to the atmosphere. Located at Macronel's, Bali Hill, this Portuguese villa-style building with its multi-storied layout, European decor with Roman, Portuguese, and French influences is more than just a cafe. It hosts various arts and craft workshops like pottery, painting, and drum circles, making it a vibrant cultural hub in Bandra. The cafe's wall of art showcases paintings by over 20 different artists from the Urban Sketchers Mumbai group. During festive seasons, Candies transforms into an enchanting wonderland with elaborate decorations that never fail to delight visitors. Not to exaggerate, but Candies look like a snow globe or Christmas ornament had burst in. My eyes were working overtime to capture every hidden detail. The nativity scene reminded me of my childhood. I used to live near Christian Gao, a neighborhood in Kumla, which during Christmas is decorated brilliantly with festive decoration, twinkling lights, and stunningly adorned Christmas trees. Families usually decorate their homes with nativity scene, and I used to marvel at them each day on my way to and from school. I used to wait in eager anticipation to see how different families would showcase the birth of Jesus. Some used to be very ornate and elaborate, while others were small and less opulent. But I loved them all. I'm grateful they built the scene in a corner so one can appreciate it peacefully without being pushed or shoved. There was an abundance of options to choose from, and in a stunning display of self restraint, we only bought ourselves classic chicken rolls, mini quiche, Caesar salad, petit fours, lemon slice, egg tart, berry iced tea, and chia pudding. Looking back at the videos now, I wish we had picked up a cheesecake slice. They all look so well made. Dish by dish, the lemon slice was just okay, while the lemon egg tart was incredibly creamy. The mini quiche was delightful, but if I get it again, I'll probably opt for a larger version to fully appreciate it. The petit fours, unfortunately, I wouldn't buy again. The chia pudding, however, was a highlight. Apart from the fruits and seeds on top, it also had strawberry jam and nut butter at the bottom. It was rich, creamy, and not too sweet, just perfect. The roast, on the other hand, was a bit salty. Maybe it's traditionally made salty, I wouldn't know, but from my culinary knowledge, it was overly seasoned. It complemented the Caesar salad well, though, which helped balance its flavor. and my beloved iced tea. It can do no wrong. It was so refreshing. See me digging for the strawberries here. The food, while not fine dining level, was on par with cafes serving fresh food. The dishes were continuously being prepared and circulated. I would rate the food experience a 6 on 10. I'm grateful for my sister for taking me here, and also to these two Reddit users who convinced me to go. Thank you. The sitting areas are a mix of outdoor and indoor spaces, so you can choose based on your comfort. The plants and the pop culture memorabilia add exponential charm to the interiors as well as the exteriors. The Christmas decorations clash beautifully with the tropical plants to create the feel of a tropical Christmas paradise. Also, please forgive me for the occasional shaky video. My phone is old and so am I. There are so many stained glass windows everywhere, lending to the old cathedral like charm to the place. It is also feeding my obsession with stained glass. I took glass painting lessons as a kid, and this makes me want to pick up that hobby again. At this point, we have completely lost the plot. So come dance with me. Influenced by all the romance and historical period dramas I have consumed, I always wanted to frolic around the garden with my sister, up and down the stairs between shrubs and bushes. This trip is healing that inner teenager. The doorman uncle was super nice. He offered to take a picture of me with the Christmas tree at the entrance. And while the resulting photos were blurry at best, it's the thought that counts. Finally, Candies is beautiful any time of the year, so please visit if you ever come to Bandra. And see you soon, hopefully this very year.